Hey, welcome to How to Scrum. My name is Afraz Aaron. So in this video, I'm going to go over some of the things you need as skills to be an effective Scrum Master. And they are 1, people skills, 2, organizing, 3, tools that you should be using, and how the product owner role is important. And number 5, I'll go some of the things that are happening in the Scrum team, for example, spillover of stories and other stuff that I will be going over in this video. So keep watching this video, and I'm going to go through over these 5 things that you need to be aware of, and hopefully you'll pick up the tips and techniques that I have acquired and you can avoid these pitfalls. Keep watching this video. So when you are working as a Scrum Master, number 1 skill that you need to have as a Scrum Master is people skills, the soft skills. Because you are a servant leader, meaning you don't have any authority over the Scrum team to make them do anything as a project manager does. So when you have a zero authority and you're the servant leader, what can you do to make sure people are adhering to what you're saying, they are following the Scrum framework that you have set up, and they are following and attending your Scrum events, for example? So how would you encourage the team to participate in your Scrum events, or how would you make the team to do better estimation, for example? And this is where you come in as a Scrum Master and you get to know the team, especially the product owner, the key people, and spend some time with them. Make sure you spend time with them outside the Scrum events, personal time, have a coffee. At the same time, you need to establish yourself as an effective and credible Scrum Master. And how do you do that? How you set up the Scrum events, how you describe what you're going to do as a Scrum Master, and then you show them that you have set this up. You're always encouraging them what you have done to make the team work more effectively, more like a well-oiled machine. So your people skills will be determined by how you communicate, how clear you are in your directions, and how you say and do, and that matters. If you keep saying but don't do anything, then the team will say, it's just words, doesn't mean anything. So when you say, you actually do, you walk the walk. Second, after you acquired your soft skills, you're really good buddies with your team, they understand you, they kind of give you the respect that you deserve because you know your stuff. Second thing is, how do you organize as a Scrum Master? So first thing is, you know that you need to have certain things in place as a Scrum Master. Things like Scrum events, all the Scrum events, the daily Scrum, the sprint planning, the backlog refinement, sprint review or sprint demo, the sprint retrospective. You need to set them up. So the team knows exactly when they are and they know exactly what is expected from them in those Scrum events. How do you run those team meetings? Is it everybody just talking, no control? Or is it that you have a control and you are making things happen? You set the goal for the meeting, you have the people do the work, and then you come out with results. That's how you should drive it. So when you start a meeting, put the agenda out there and say, in this session, the focus or the outcome that we are looking for is 1, 2, 3, and we are gonna do this in pairs as a group, and I'll be driving this through, and at the end of it, we should get what we're looking for. So make sure it's clear in terms of what they're supposed to be doing, and the team is participating. Not 2 or 1 person talking, the whole team is participating. So you need to be organized in your tools, like you know how to use some of the tools like Jira. In some of the videos I've done already, I talk about how to set up the daily Scrum Jira board. So when you come in for your daily Scrum, they know it's all organized by the person, assignee, so you can ask them one by one what they're doing, tell the team how they are doing, make sure they understand that it's not a status to you, but a status for the team to know how they are doing and how the whole team is doing in terms of finishing the stuff in that sprint. The fourth thing that I want to talk about is you must be working closely to the product owner, the PO. If they are not understanding their role, you will struggle as a Scrum Master. Meaning, if they're not helping you to organize these stories within the backlog in the order they should be going in, if they're not able to make decisions when the team is asking, they're not able to clarify some of their stories because they're not clear. So therefore, their estimation is wrong. Therefore, there's a lot of spillover, for example. So working with the product owner is important. And it's also important that the product owner knows what they're supposed to be doing. So if they don't know what they're supposed to be doing, then you must spend some time one-on-one with them to make them understand that their job is to make sure all the stories in the backlog is clear, organized, prioritized. And at the same time, they must give the direction to the team when they are not sure. Hey, we have issue 1 and issue 2. Which one is important that we should be tackling first? For example, we are coming to the end of the project. There are some product issues that are critical, so we can't accommodate all of them. So what would be allowed that we can go into production, and then we do fast follow deployment after that. So this is where the product owner needs to come in and start giving guidance to the team, so the team knows exactly which way to go. So having a product owner participate, do a good job will definitely help. If they don't participate or if they don't understand their role, you as a Scrum Master will definitely struggle and the team will struggle. And the final thing I want to talk about is what happens in the day-to-day operation of the Scrum Master. So you have your sprints that seems to be completing and starting, but you realize there are a lot of spillovers, i.e. stories are not completed and the sprint is completed. So what do? They keep spilling over these stories and all these different Jira issues. That is a problem. So you need to start working with the team and understand, are they taking too much on that's why they're spilling, or is the estimation wrong, so that you can do a workshop on estimating. At the same time, you want to make sure that you are not dipping in as a Scrum Master and a project manager. What I mean by that is, you realize you're asking people, what are you doing? Why isn't that done? Is it supposed to be done by X and Y, Z? You're not there to authorize as a project manager. So make sure you don't keep wearing multiple hats, which is a Scrum Master hat and a project manager hat. You want to stay as a Scrum Master. You're always encouraging the team to tell them what they are need to work on, because stop the spillover, for example, do better estimation, ask the product owner to be more proactive, for example. So you want to be encouraging and guiding, not telling. You can't say, I want this done by tomorrow. Can you pick this up? Can you do that? This is a project manager's role, and you want to make sure that you don't go into this authoritative role as a project manager. Stay as a servant leader, telling the team, by guiding them, by telling them what they should and should not do. So let me just summarize again. You need to have good people skills. You need to be very well organized. You need to have a good understanding of tools like Jira, Confluence. You need to make sure the product owner is participating and know exactly what their role is, as well as your role. And then number 5, we talked about some of the issues that you may find as a Scrum Master, like stories spilling over from one sprint to another, estimation is wrong, the stories are not clear. It could be any of these reasons why they're spilling over. Let me know if anything else you want me to talk about in these videos. Until next time, take care.